What's up, guys? My name is Shamor, and in this video we're going to be talking about my top picks and prediction coming up this weekend for the English Premier League. Let's get into it. So the first two teams we're going to be covering is Nottingham Forest versus Sheffield United. So Nottingham Forest will definitely look to bounce back from their 2-1 loss against Arsenal last weekend. On the other hand, Sheffield United also suffered a loss against Crystal Palace. So you have two teams that has started the Premier League with a loss, and they will definitely try to obviously bounce back with a win in this game. Personally, Nottingham Forest has a better squad, but we all know squad or having players on paper doesn't always win a game. So the best predictions for this game that I foresee would be over 2 goals, over 9 corners, both teams to receive a card in the game, and a winning margin of 1 goal or more in this game. So either Sheffield United or Nottingham Forest will win by 1 goal. I personally don't think this game will be a draw. I definitely think that one of either team will win the game, because both teams definitely deserve a win, but we'll see who will actually come out as the victor this Friday. So those are my top picks for the Nottingham Forest and Sheffield United game. Let's get into the next game. So the next game we're going to be covering is Fulham versus Brentford. Now, Fulham will definitely look to build on their 1-0 win against Everton last weekend, but they're playing Brentford, so it will definitely not be an easy win for them. Brentford will definitely look to break their deadlock, as they actually draw against Tottenham their last game. My top predictions for this game would be for both teams to score under 5 cards issued in this game. Brentford to take 12.5 shots, or over 12.5 shots rather, and over 9 corners in this game. So those are my top picks for the Fulham versus Brentford game. Definitely go ahead and lock those in. So the next game we're going to be talking about is Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Now, following their 1-1 draw against Chelsea, Liverpool will definitely look to record their first win of the season against Bournemouth at Anfield. Now, even though Bournemouth managed to come from behind in their previous game against West Ham and came out with a draw, they're going to definitely have a bigger fish to fry this weekend at Anfield playing against Liverpool. So my top picks for this game would be Liverpool to win the game, 2 or more goals in the first half of the game, Salah to score anytime during the game, and under 12 corners in this game. So those are my top picks for the Liverpool and Bournemouth game. Definitely go ahead and lock those in, and let's get into the next game. So the next game is Wolves versus Brighton. Oh, this is going to be a tough game. So the Wolves host their first home game against Brighton, and they're definitely determined to obviously get their first win of the Premier League season. But it's going to be a very, very tough game. Brighton is not an easy team to win. Now, Brighton have had a fantastic game last weekend where they played against Luton Town and actually won by 4-1. And last season, if I remember correctly, in the first half of the season, Brighton actually won Wolves by 6-0 last season. That's even more reason to obviously bet for Brighton to win this game. My top picks for this game would be Brighton to win the game, for both teams to score in this game, over 9 corners in this game, under 6 cards in this game, and both teams to receive a card. So those are my top picks for the Wolves versus Brighton game. Let's get into the next game. Ooh-wee! So the next game on the list is Tottenham versus Manchester United. So Manchester United is my favorite team, which I did say in the previous video. I'm going to say that probably every single video. Manchester United will definitely win the Premier League this season, and that's just a fact, okay? Yes, that's a fact. But let's talk about this game. So Tottenham will be hosting Manchester United this weekend. Now Tottenham no longer have their key striker Harry Kane, but they do have two other key players that will definitely obviously step up to the plate. Son has already proven that he is a very, very clinical player in front of goal, a very dangerous player. Richarlison is also a very dangerous striker as well. If he's given a chance to score, he will definitely score. Now, with those facts aside, I still think that Manchester United will definitely take this one home. Manchester United has better quality players. We all know quality doesn't really win a game, but Manchester United, under the new leadership, there's no question about the fact that he has done a fantastic job at the club. And I do think Manchester United will look to build on their previous win last weekend by winning this game. So my top picks for the Tottenham versus Manchester United game would be over 2 goals, both teams to score in the game, under 6 cards, and both teams to receive a card in this game. So those are my top picks for the Tottenham and Manchester United game. Let's get into the next game. So the last game we're going to be covering is Man City versus Newcastle United. Now this is a very highly anticipated game. Even though Man City is the better team, I personally don't think it's going to be a walk in the park for Manchester City. Newcastle opened their first win for the season, 5-1 against Aston Villa. That's actually a pretty impressive number because Aston Villa is not an easy team to win. So I do think that this game will be a very, very interesting matchup. Manchester City doesn't have Kevin De Bruyne. He actually limped off the field the last game they played. So they're definitely going to look to Mateo Kovacic to step up to the plate for this game. So based on those facts, my top picks for this game would be Manchester City to win the game, over 2 goals scored in this game, Manchester City to win by 2 or more goals in this game, and under 13 corners in this game. So those are my top picks for the Manchester City and Newcastle United game. Now if you find those tips helpful, definitely go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more videos just like this. I'll see you in the next one.